Salutations friends and welcome to another video of SpellForce 3, and today we'll go back to the Eye. Now, I'll need Angar. You'll have some special dialogue, so is Iskrim,
Does this never end?
and we'll have an opportunity to check out that armor. Also, do I want to pick Iria? Yeah, seems like a good team. And since we've played the elves in the Windwall foothills, we'll go with the humans. And we'll get the awesome units of the House of Utran and possibly the House of Hallett. I tend to side with the House of Hallett.
Is it just me, or is the air a lot more humid than the last time we were here? Let's just hope there won't be any dissent in our army this time. It won't be easy to fight under these conditions.
It shouldn't come to that. We're here to negotiate with the houses, and not to win a battle.
That's true. Now come, let's go to Myra's camp. It's just up ahead, and she'll brief us on the situation.
Corporal?
Okay.
Alright, why not?
Angar, what state is Myra in? Last time I saw her, she still seemed affected by that rune. Will she be able to...
She will. She's getting better. And rune aside, she's the head of House Utran and needs to be present at the Conclave.
Speaking of which, what is your plan to reunite House Wulfgar and House Hallett? From what you've said, the two are like oil and water.
We'll see. Yes?
There. Utran banners up ahead. That's Myra's camp.
Well, at least the colors, the red and black, fits the colors of, well, the House of Utran from SpellForce 1. And to me it does make a lot of difference, having all these different units. Does add a lot to immersion. Let's start with Myra. It is unfortunate that all these awesome portraits just don't fit with their actual model. But what are we gonna do?
Tahar, brother, you've come.
Myra, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Shane Wulfgar and his brother arrived 3 days ago and have set up camp in the southeast. Waylon Hallett arrived this morning and has positioned himself in the north.
No signs of the purity?
None.
That's good news. When will the Conclave take place?
That's complicated. Briefly put, they were unwilling to even shake hands. Both of them said that they would under no circumstances fight beneath the same banner.
Well, that's not really news, is it?
No, but I am surprised their dislike toward each other lies so deep. However, at least House Hallett said that they would agree to an alliance between you, that is, House Utran and him, but only if we meet their demands. House Wulfgar won't even do that.
If House Wulfgar doesn't want an alliance, why did they even come here?
I don't know.
So what about the Conclave in the fortress? Will it even take place?
Yes, they agreed to talk to each other, at least that much. It will take place today at noon, and I will notify you once everything is prepared. Any negotiations with Hallett and Wulfgar on their own will have to be done before that.
Myra, you still seem a bit distant. Are you really okay?
I am functional. That is all that matters for now.
Huh.
Functional.
Well, if you say so.
Good way to describe a human.
But we need this alliance. There has to be a way.
Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. My hands are tied, Tahar.
How is the relationship of the houses with House Utran?
Good. House Utran has never had any quarrels, and, as you know already, we will fight under your banner. Whatever your negotiations bring forth, House Utran will stand by your decisions.
I'll try talking to them.
Good. And one more thing. You know about the village to the east, correct?
Yes. Batham, isn't it?
Yes. According to my scout, the villagers took in some of the mages who fled Amaria Leonider's torture camp. If you find the time, you might go there and try to get them to join our cause. They are mages, after all, and might be of help. but it is your decision.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Myra.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let's move on.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier. All right.
That's some sweet armor.
Wayland Hallett's camp is to the north, and the Wulfgar brothers are to the southeast. Question is, where do we go first?
I suggest Wayland Hallett's camp.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Sure.
Let's clear out the ruins first.
You'll have to wait.
Yeah, Iskrim's attack speed is lower, but the damage is good. For a one-handed weapon.
Danger up ahead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no loot. So the easiest way is to just side with the House of, yeah, Hallett.
Sure.
They will back you up
Yes.
against the Purity. You can choose to side with none of them. I actually never,
This way, right?
I've never done that, but I am curious
Understood.
as to how the story would change. Since we desperately need these
That's the way.
troops from these houses. I actually don't think we do, but let's see. Maybe I will side with Will and Hallett. I think we get access to their units and they look great. And I really want to get them. Wulfgar is just a dickhead, so just doesn't really
All right. Here goes nothing.
incentivize you to work with him.
What do you want? Yes.
Batham is back. Oh no, it's up there. Okay.
Yes.
Get ready.
And I think there are no mages there. They'll just get. I think they're all dead. But we'll check them out.
Abominations!
Not happening. I can't focus.
Damn.
Just give the word.
Completely wiped them out.
That didn't go as expected.
Huh?
Is that Angar's weapon? It is. Yeah. Chance to kill the target.
Uh-huh.
Well, apparently it works wonders.
No, stay away. Stay the fuck away from me.
Whoa.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
That's what these goddamn defilers said too, and we helped them. Can you believe it? We fucking helped them.
You're talking about the mages you rescued from Amaria Leonidar.
I rescued them. That's what we did. We took them in, we gave them food, and then they showed their true face.
What do you mean by that? Showed their true face.
You know what I mean. You saw them yourself.
The abominations. They were the mages the villagers took in.
The biggest mistake of our lives. It just happened so quickly, you know. One night we had supper with them, then all of a sudden one of these things shows up, coming out of old Bertrand's house. Then the killing started. From the body of every defiler that creature killed, another abomination appeared, and they kept going until everyone was dead.
How did you survive?
I don't know. When they got to my house, they just stopped. Maybe because daylight had broken.
That didn't stop them from attacking us. There must have been another reason.
I doubt we'll find out.
Well, at least we leveled up.
Why not?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go meet Wayland Hallett. I'm not sure, but I think he'll mention something about Iskrim being with us, since the House of Hallett has such a close alliance with the dwarves. Let's see here. Yep, that's a given. Let's get that. Would like to get a perk or something, but... No, let's get this. Let me check out his spellbook. We don't need Taunt. Let me get... Awesome, that's it.
Yes.
What do we need?
Let's hold here. Yeah, look at that armor. Awesome. Wulfgar, I don't think they even have any unique armor. But I'm not sure. Should I get Raise? It's gonna probably help me out. But these would... Yeah, these would help me a lot more, but... We have a lot of climbing until we get there. But Raise will be nice. 3 straight lines. Yeah, we'll get that.
Yes.
Wait, you're Corporal Tahar, aren't you? And the former Lord Marshal. What an honor.
We're here to see Wayland Hallett.
I figured as much. Go on ahead. He's back at his tent. You can't miss it.
We should get moving.
And I just noticed he's bald. Nothing like his portrait.
What's next?
Tahar, am I right?
Yes. And you must be Wayland Hallett.
I am. And you're in the company of a dwarf. What brought you so far from the halls of stone, friend?
That's a long story.
Well, I hope I get to hear it one day. I have to admit, I had something different in mind when they told me the stories about you, Tahar. Though there can be no question about the magic inside you. It's intense. But I digress. I know why you're here. The Conclave. You want the support of House Hallett and House Wulfgar to march against the Harbinger of Light.
Correct.
Good. I guess you've been told already that this alliance will be complicated. As long as that old ox Shane is in charge, there won't be an alliance. He despises our house, but I suppose you know that much already.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that feud, anyway?
In short, we didn't send House Wulfgar the reinforcements he requested, and the division his daughter fought in was completely massacred by your father's followers.
Why didn't you send them?
Because it would have been suicide to go in there alone. Instead, we waited for the royal army to appear and marched in together. It was over in a matter of seconds. Sending them in nonetheless would have meant sacrificing 100 men, women, sons and daughters for nothing. Every commander would have done the same.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. Join House Hallett and House Uhtred.
You mean?
I want Myra Uhtred, Lady of House Uhtred, to give me her hand in marriage. Our combined power would outshine even the former House Leonidar.
Myra isn't well. The Harbinger seized control of her mind, and she has been changed ever since.
It will pass.
Do you love her?
I might, in time. She's a smart and beautiful woman.
No need to play games, Wayland. You've never met Myra, let alone spoken to her.
Maybe.
She's also a robot.
And just how will that help us get Wulfgar under our banner?
Well, think. The united houses of Hallett and Uhtred are too powerful for House Wulfgar to continue playing lone wolf. We could simply force them into submission.
That's true. If House Uhtred and House Hallett became one entity, Wulfgar's army becomes an ant facing a giant. But that would also mean making you, Hallett, the most powerful noble in Northander.
That's the idea. My offer stands.
A marriage. That's asking for a lot.
We should talk to Myra about this.
I will. We could also talk to House Wulfgar first to hear their demands. It might be a good idea to know the cards involved before making the final call. Now would you look at that?
I don't think we're getting through here, Tahar. And even if we could, the laboratories are ruined now. It's a wonder they got us out alive anyway.
Sure.
So, any loot around? No. Which, there will be an RTS part of this map. And the map isn't great, I don't love it, but it's kind of one of my favorites, simply due to the fact that you will have allies with you.
Corporal?
So yeah, that's awesome for me. Really wish any of the SpellForce games had more allies. So it's not just you against everything all the time. So normally, and I think I'll follow the same example, I'll agree to the marriage with Myra and Hallett. Wulfgar is actually one of the weakest house, so they'll have to agree.
Yes.
Even if they don't want to attack the Purity with us, they will fight in this map with us. And we'll have Hallett anyway. There's a way of not accepting any of them, but I'm not sure how that ends up playing in the end game. Would be interesting, but it's a lot harder. You just spend too long to just get nothing at the end, I think. Angar does thank you, I think, if you don't marry her to Hallett.
Hold it, you. Wait. Lord Marshal Arendir? Then this is...
Corporal Tahar. Yes. Let us through.
Of course. You may pass.
Thank you.
Oh,
Up ahead. I think that's Shane Wulfgar.
they do have some unique
Doesn't
units.
look like the friendliest fellow.
Yeah, that's a nice crest there. Damn good looking shield. But still not worth it. I would like to get both as allies. I'm not sure we can.
Something you need?
If it isn't the fabled Tahar, and in the company of Lord Marshal Arendir, so you're serving the betrayer's child now.
Careful, Wulfgar. Greykeep might be gone, but I'm still your Lord Marshal.
Maybe so.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take back Greyfell, which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wulfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallett.
Yeah, okay.
What's your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Asamo Tahar's child. First you betrayed your father, then the Royal Army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants. Maybe even in the middle of a fight.
Well, okay.
You can't win this fight without us. House Wulfgar will fall if this alliance doesn't happen.
Oh, really? Then listen up, you bloody jester. House Wulfgar has existed for 1,100 years. 1,100 years. We don't need your makeshift army of outcast elves, cutthroat mercenaries, and ravaging brutes to help us.
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallett, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Northander?
Let that be my worry.
If you don't want to join forces with either of us, then why are you even here?
Because it was just a stone's throw from where we were going anyway. The span.
So, you're planning to attack Greyfell?
Well observed, elf. And also, it gave me an idea of your strength. Now that I have seen it, I have nothing left to worry about. I trust you can see yourself out of the camp, can you? Goodbye, Tahar.
Yeah,
Stubborn
right.
fool.
What now?
Let's discuss this outside.
All right, what now?
Well, we need to...
Tahar. That's you, isn't it?
Maybe. Who are you?
Ulrich Wulfgar. I was wondering where you were.
Good to see you, Lord Marshal. I overheard your conversation with my brother. First off, I apologize. He was never particularly good with people. To make it short, unlike my brother, I think we could help each other. Or, to be more precise, I think we must. What Shane intends to do, marching against Greyfall on his own, is madness.
So, there's some common sense in the Wulfgar blood after all. I'm impressed.
I like to think so.
But you're not in charge, are you? Your brother is the lord of the house.
Well observed. But that doesn't mean that my opinion doesn't carry any weight. See, Tahar, the thing is, there's no way on Io we will ally ourselves with House Hallett. But his dislike for you is irrational. He knows you're not what he made you out to be, and essentially it boils down to the fact that he thinks you're not fit to lead an army. That you're weak. Just think about it. Why would he have us travel here if he weren't considering an alliance? So, in other words, unless there's some bigger scheme to his play that he hasn't let me in on yet, our presence here means that he's considering an alliance with you.
Why is everyone bald as a model? Come on, man. Such awesome portraits, and everyone's bald.
Given your brother's first impression, I'm not even sure I want his help.
Oh, come on. Now you're being as childish as him. This is politics. I know my brother can make it hard for people to like him, but you know what's at stake.
That's another segment.
So put your personal feelings aside.
So what do you suggest we do?
You need to show him you're not the weakling he thinks you are. While my brother was in the camp brooding over old feuds, I took the liberty of exploring this lovely spot of earth. And I found something quite interesting. A wyvern.
Let me guess. You want us to kill it?
Exactly. Bring him one of the wyvern's teeth, still wet and bloody, and let him know that you've killed it yourself. I know my brother. He has always loved the old stories of monster hunters and dragon slayers, and he respects strength in battle more than finesse and cunning. Which is, quite frankly, one of the reasons why Wulfgar has fallen from grace.
Consider it done.
Fearless. I like it. Come back here once you have its tooth. Good luck, Tahar. And don't die.
Well, it's not like it's the first one we've killed.
We should get moving.
But all this effort to gain Wulfgar's approval, really, it's not worth it. Just side with Hallett. You'll get his units and his army. Well, he will control his army, but you will be able to recruit Hallett units, I think. But they are expensive.
Yes.
They will fall.
Well, that was quick. But first let's talk with Myra. See what she thinks.
Yes?
In the end, you'll be the one making the decision.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier.
What? Okay. Such an awesome portrait, and then she's almost bald as well. Okay.
Yes, Tahar? Do you require anything else?
How are you feeling? You still seem distant.
As I said, I am functional. I will not let you down.
I've had a talk with Wayland Hallett. He proposes a marriage between House Uhtred and House Hallett to force the Wulfgars into submission.
By a marriage, you mean he has asked for my hand?
Yes.
I will do what is necessary.
That's not very encouraging.
This is your decision, Myra. You're the lady of House Uhtred.
Yes, I am. But, as I said, I will do whatever is necessary. If you think it takes this marriage to save Northander, then I will do it.
How do you feel about Wayland?
I don't know him, so I do not feel any particular emotions towards him.
Angar, what is your take on this? You've been quiet.
It is your decision, Myra. I'm not an Uhtran. But Wayland Hallett only wants to use you and House Uhtran for his purposes. In other words, the battle ahead might be tough. but making the Halletts the strongest house in Northander, I do not like that idea.
I understand.
So you want me to decide?
Yes. Do what you must, Tahar. I will accept your decision.
We shouldn't do this, Tahar. Myra isn't capable of making such a decision in her current state of mind.
Yeah, I still remember I brought Undergast the last time I played this mission. And he's right, it's just a marriage for the sake of some soldiers. Not some, but thousands of them. So it is worth it, even if Hallett has some hidden agenda.
Something you need?
Which I don't think the Hallett are that bad.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Tahar, I heard the fighting. Does that mean?
The wyvern is dead. Yes. Here's his tooth.
Let me see. Well, color me impressed. All right then, let's go see my brother.
But I am curious as to what happens if we don't side with any of them.
What do you got?
Maybe the end is just tougher?
Shane, I think you should see this.
Huh?
What?
Here, this is for you. A wyvern's tooth. Straight from the beast's jaws.
Huh. So? Why are you showing me this?
They killed that wyvern all by themselves, Shane. I saw it. No soldiers, no ballistas.
So?
Ugh, blazes, Shane. Don't play dumb with me. This man may be many things, but he's not weak. Someone who can kill a wyvern with their own hands is fit to lead an army against the purity.
Maybe. But the question is he willing to make the hard calls when push comes to shove?
What do you...
Meet me at the foot of the fortress, Tahar. Alone.
Yeah, I think that only happens if we...
Secrecy. This is getting ridiculous. I say we help Hallett instead. Or are you thinking of going?
I at least want to know what he has to say.
Yeah, well...
I can't stop you.
But yeah, we can't do anything besides talking to Hallett. He will unlock the fortress, but only then can we talk to Wulfgar.
Yes.
But now I'm kind of curious what would happen if I denied them both.
What do we need?
I'm ready.
But I really want these troops. And it's kind of depressing, all this work to get no alliance.
Yes.
So I think I'll leave that for my next campaign. SpellForce 3 will get remastered. Or whatever, reworked, probably, yeah, they've mentioned it. So we will have to play this campaign again, and maybe we'll make some different decisions. Damn it. So I think I'll accept the marriage.
Tahar, pleasure to see you.
There must be another way to convince you to join us.
It's all or nothing, Tahar. The marriage in exchange for the troops.
But the purity won't spare you. You know that, right?
No, I don't. Do you? House Hallett is a powerful foe, but we could also be a powerful ally. Don't get me wrong, Tahar. I don't like this Lacane character. Not at all. But right now, all I'd get for helping you in that battle would be a pile of Hallett corpses.
You're quite the pragmatist.
Call it what you will.
And man, it bothers me so much that this is the Lord of House Hallett, an ally, well, a close friend to the dwarves, and all he's wearing is some leather, and the colors just don't fit the house either. Really hope they change this, give him and all the leaders, so everyone's not just bald, and he really should have some awesome Moonsilver armor.
How big is your army?
What you're asking is the dowry worth the marriage? I have 5,000 men and women under my banner, armed and ready to march. What you see here is only a fraction of House Hallett's full power. And that doesn't include the 2,000 soldiers from House Wulfgar that will be forced to cooperate with us once word of the marriage gets out.
That's impressive. An army of that size should really help us against the purity.
Yeah, it's a tough decision. I'm really curious what would happen. None of them will support us, so I'm guessing the campaign will just be harder. But I will accept the marriage.
I've spoken
Just
to
because I
Myra.
want the troops.
She has agreed to the marriage.
She has? Well, that's a pleasant surprise. But I'd like her to tell me herself. And judging by the position of the sun, the Conclave is due to take place soon, isn't it?
It is.
Good. My scouts reported undead in the fortress, and I sent some men to clear them out. But they haven't come back yet. Maybe you could take a look there yourself? According to the rumors, you're quite the fighter.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Let's meet there once it's been cleared out, together with the Wulfgar brothers and Lady Myra.
Yes?
Sure.
Huh?
All right.
Finally some decent action.
Yes.
Wish you would give me some of those awesome axemen.
What do you want?
We should get moving.
Yes.
Yeah, quite the detour to go into the fortress. But Shane Wulfgar, if that's his name, he will offer you to poison Hallett. And I'm... damn it, so many choices. It's good that they allow this amount of detail and how your decisions affect the game, but
Yes.
how many times do we have to play it to find out? Whoa, let me see that loot.
Interesting.
But I really want the Utron forces. Or at least get to use their units. The Utron, I mean Hallett.
Let's do this.
I think we can use the Hallett units. I'm not sure. I'm still wondering who I'm gonna give this to. Yeah, the Armored Watchtower. We'll get to recruit their units from here.
Yes.
Will do.
Huh?
Yes.
What do you want?
Tiara's breath. You there, help us.
I'm ready.
Okay, we'll help them out.
So, what's the plan?
Yes.
You'll regret this. Don't move. Healing now. It's over already.
Okay, did the soldiers... No, he's still here. They should have some dialogue, I think.
I'll handle it.
Huh?
Healing now.
Yeah, you can fall, we'll pick you up again.
Yes. That's the way.
Sure.
Okay, we'll talk to Wulfgar, then we'll come and clear the fortress.
Yes.
Good, at least his regen out of combat is decent.
Let's see.
I said alone.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Happy?
I said alone.
Still?
You came. Well, that's something. Let's get to the point. Given that my original impression of you wasn't entirely correct, let me revise my statement. An alliance between House Wulfgar and House Utran, and thus you, might not be out of the question anymore.
So that Wyvern's tooth really changed your mind?
Not the tooth. Your tenacity. I know Ulfric had a hand in this, but it doesn't matter. You didn't let yourself be scared off by my words. And not to mention that a commander who charges into battle on his own is a rarity these days. Most of them are fat bureaucrats who know how to wield the quill better than the sword. Now, don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. But nonetheless, you know your craft, and this is what matters for now.
But I'm guessing you have terms for that alliance, don't you? Why the secrecy?
Because I want you to kill Wayland Hallett for me.
I beg your pardon?
You heard right. I didn't come here just to see your troops, though that was one of the reasons. I came here to rid the world of the Hallett bloodline once and for all. Do you know what he did?
You blame him for the death of your daughter, right?
Blame? Don't think I can't read between the lines, Tahar. He killed my daughter, murdered her, and only because he was too much of a coward to stand up to his promise. He could have saved her, but he didn't. Because doing that would have meant risking his precious troops for a rival house. We were just stupid enough to get there before him. Believe me, Tahar, Wayland knows how to act all friendly and reasonable, but he's a strategist who'll stop at nothing to increase the influence of his house. He'll smile at you and tell you what you want to hear, but ultimately everything he tells you only follows one purpose: himself.
Well, that's exactly how every noble is.
How do you know this is what really happened at the battle? Were you there?
Tahar, I am not going down that route. I am not.
So you want to assassinate him? You know what you're asking of me, don't you? You could be tried just for mentioning this.
By whom? The purity of light? Also, it's your word against mine. If you take this to anyone else, I will simply deny it. If we kill Wayland Hallett, their soldiers will fall into confusion, like sheep without a shepherd. According to my spies, many of his men would likely switch sides if something were to happen to Wayland. The rest might realize the scheme behind his death and turn against us. In return, we will swear loyalty to House Uhtran. At least until the purity is taken care of.
And what do you want my role to be in this?
You're the only one who can get into their camp. Wayland Hallett knows how many people are out for his head, which makes him rather vigilant.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
I don't like this, but I'll think about it.
Good. Here. All you need to do is pour 5 drops of this poison into Wayland Hallett's food or drink. It will take care of the rest. And don't worry, it won't take effect before the Conclave takes place, and when it does, it will be a swift and merciful death. More merciful than this bastard deserves, in fact. All you need to do is to find a way so that the arrogant dwarf lover swallows it. Until then, goodbye. I will see you at the Conclave.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. He's the coward. You're the one trying to poison him. Oh well, we'll not do that. I wonder what would happen anyway. There's already too many options and I love it. You could accept the marriage and then poison him, and what would happen?
It's over already. I'm ready.
Whatever's necessary.
For the Queen! Healing! No! Healing! No! It's over already.
Here goes nothing.
Healing! No!
Yes.
You have a chance. You? Not now. Healing! No! All right.
Yes?
What do you want?
Let's give Angar some time. I'm not sure why he's taking so much damage. Is it the armor? Could give him this one, but still wouldn't make that much of a difference, I think. But let's give it to him.
What's next?
Get ready.
We should get moving. You read my mind.
Apparently it does make a difference.
Yes, whatever's necessary.
Interesting. Here we go.
How the hell do so many powerful undead show up?
Just give the word.
It's like Hokan's dream.
So, what's the plan? Fair enough. Let's do this. Yes. All right. Here goes nothing.
Yes.
Okay, the last one should be down there. Okay, just one more? It's probably up there. Yeah.
Fine.
Yes? Right.
Corporal?
Can we even go there? Yeah, we can. What the?
What do we need?
Don't tell me it's bugged.
Get ready.
Just what we needed.
I'm ready. Just give the word.
Danger up ahead.
So, what's the plan?
Okay,
They will fall.
that's strange. I think we cleared them all.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Really? Oh, come on, really? A bugged campaign.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Okay, we'll send one of them onto each corner of the fort. Okay. Apparently it's finished.
Lord Hallett, it has been a while.
It has. How are you, Shane? What about the wound? Is it still healing?
I'm fine. The only reason I'm here is courtesy. We won't march with either of you. Neither House Uhtran nor House Hallett. Nor the Betrayer's Child's makeshift army.
Really? Well, I think that's not decided yet. Lady Myra, I hereby ask for your hand.
Is this a joke?
It's not. Lady Myra, what is your answer?
Yes, Lord Hallett. I accept.
Thank you, Lady Myra. You just made me a very happy man. The marriage will take place next week, and I strongly suggest you rethink your opinion on supporting Tahar in this battle, Lord Wulfgar. My betrothed will be fighting at his side, and so will we. And you wouldn't want to make House Uhtred Hallett, the soon-to-be most powerful house in all Northander, your enemy, would you?
You bloody...
All we want is your support in the Battle of Greyfell. After that, you're free to do whatever you want.
Is that so? Fine. You won, Hallett. At least this time. But we will...
Now! For the light! Don't harm my brother! Danger up ahead!
You'll regret this.
Now Whiskrim is the proper powerhouse.
Well. Shit.
You did this?
Well observed, brother.
Traitor.
Yeah. I guess I did.
I didn't see that coming.
Well, that was the idea, wasn't it?
But why? I don't understand, Ulrich.
Did you really think I'd just stand by and watch while House Wulfgar breaks into pieces? You don't even see it.
You're obsessed with your bloody feud with Hallett, and even though we don't even have the money to pay for our soldiers' food anymore, you seem to think that we still live in the old days, when House Wulfgar still mattered. I'm sorry, brother, but I won't just stand by and watch while you destroy all our fathers and forefathers have worked for.
We can't win this war. Neither by ourselves nor with the betrayer's child's army. Lacane, his fanatics, and his creations are simply way too powerful. So, he made me an offer, and I accepted.
You told them of the Conclave.
Correct.
But it's over, isn't it? We fought off the ambush.
That was just a taste of what they have prepared. They have an entire army in the Northwest. It's massive. You will fall. All of you. I was hoping I'd get out of this alive. But it seems that I won't.
What do you mean?
I'm a traitor. And even though Corporal Tahar has quite some first-hand experience with betrayal himself, I doubt he'll show mercy when it's someone else doing it.
By the... No! If you do so much as touch him, I'll kill you. I swear it, Tahar. I'll kill you.
He has broken the Queen's law, and there's no tribunal around to judge him. That means that there's only one option.
Don't you have anything to say in your defense?
Nothing I haven't said already.
Yeah, we'll spare him.
You'll get a trial once all of this is over. Until then, you're a prisoner.
Well, this is a surprise.
Are you mad? You're not taking my brother.
Blazes, Shane. He betrayed all of us, even you. We're being merciful here, so don't act like a bloody child.
But...
He's right, brother. Don't push it.
Fine. You have our blades, Lord Hallett Uhtred. But only until this battle is over.
That's all I asked.
Good. Then let's deal with the Purity Army first. Ulrich, you said they've set up camp in the northwest.
Yes.
Then let's fight back.
The bold lords of Northander. Why the hell are they all bold? And now we have our awesome battle. With some allies, finally.
What do you want?
Good. Okay, so I'll
Yes?
prepare the... Oh, shit. Really? I really thought I would get some Hallett boys. But at least we will get an alliance. Holy shit, they're already capturing sectors. Let's not waste any time. I'll just prepare most of what we can here. Okay, that's a watchtower. Oh yes, that's what we want. Get me one worker on each.
We've expanded our borders.
We'll get a good mix of each unit. Wulfgar, Hallett and Uhtran. Just awesome. And they will fight the Purity by themselves as well. With their own troops. It's nice to be, well, stronger. Normally we're always defending. Okay, we have 2 guys left. Hunting cabin's already done. We have a logging camp too. But yeah, I'm gonna stop recording now. I'll have a whole video just for this battle. Holy shit, they're already going at it. I'll keep capturing the sectors. Nice. Damn, they're really kicking their ass. This might end faster than I was expecting. But no, the Purity will keep recruiting. We will keep expanding.
Commander,
Let me get an army and they will all rally over there.
We stand ready. Onwards.
Commander. The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Good.
This will be a masterpiece.
Good thinking.
Yeah, I'll have a shorter video on this. So thanks a lot for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed watching the video. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.